Welcome to this third lecture on Patanjali Yoga-Sutras. In the first lecture, we saw Patanjali's definition on yoga. Then we moved on to know the 5 kinds of vrittis. Then we saw a way out of the vrittis through Abhyasa and Vairagya. Then we saw a result of Abhyasa and Vairagya, which is Samadhi. Then Patanjali moved on to describe the attributes of Ishvara, the definition of Ishvara. Then we saw in Sutra number 27, Tasya Vachaka Pranava. Om is the word denoting God. Now we come across the sadhana for Ishvara. In Sutra number 28, Patanjali says, Tad japaha tadartha bhavanam. Tad japaha, that japa or recitation should be done with tad artha bhavanam. Artha is the meaning, bhava is feeling. So whenever you chant pranava or the word om, you should chant it with meaning. Now what are the results of this practice? In Sutra number 29, Patanjali says, Tataha pratyak chetana adigamyo api antaraya bhavascha. Pratyak chetana, the chetana or the consciousness will turn pratyak or inwards, and antaraya abhava, the absence of the antarayas or the antarayas are overcome. Antarayas are obstacles. Now he moves on to describe the different antarayas, which are vyadhisthana samshaya, pramada alasya avirati, bhranti darshana, alabdha bhumikatva, anavasthitattvani, chitta vikshepa aste antarayaha. Sutra number 30 is very important to memorize. You need to know all the antarayas. What is pramada? What is vyadhi? Disease. Sthana is dullness at the mental level. Samshaya is doubt. Pramada is delaying or procrastination. Alasya is laziness at the physical, at the body level. Avirati is craving for enjoyment. Bhranti darshana is erroneous perception, as in the case of rope and a snake. Alabdha bhumikatva is inability to achieve a final state. Basically, when you go into samadhi, you move from the gross to the subtle to the subtler and subtlest. So inability to achieve a final state means you are there at the gross or the subtle level, but you can't go subtler. Anavasthitatva is instability. It could be at the body, the mind level. He describes some more obstacles known as Vikshepa Sahabhuva. He says, Dukkha Dormanasya Angame Jayatva Swasa Praswasa Vikshepa Sahabhuva. The different Vikshepa Sahabhuvas or other obstacles are pain, depression as Dormanasya, shaking of the body or Anga Mejayatva, Swasa inhalation, Praswasa exhalation. After this, he says that the way out of Antarayas or the other obstacles are the 8 types of meditation. The first one is Ekatattva Abhyasa or one-pointedness. Then he says, or by cultivation of opposite virtues, which is Maitri Karuna Mudita Upekshanam, Sukha Dukkha Punya Punyayanam, Vishayanam, Bhavanaha, Chitta Prasadanam, that bhavana, that feeling of what? We should be friendly to those that are happy. We should have compassion to those that are unhappy. We should be glad about those that are virtuous, and we should be indifferent to those that are full of vice. Or, he says, by simply controlling prana. Here only he mentions 2 types of things, either by exhalation or by rechak or by simple kumbhaka or inhalation, holding the prana. Or he says by observing sense experience. Here what he actually means is that you should let the sense experience take place, and you should be a sakshi or just a witness of all that is taking place, including the mind and at the physical level. You don't need to go in detail, you just need to know the different 8 types of meditation. Or he says by inner illumination. Vishokava Jyotishmati. Vishoka means without sorrow, or that state which is beyond sorrow is Jyotishmati, by inner illumination. So here he elaborates on either the concentration should be at the heart center or at the Bhruva Madhya or the between the eyebrows, Agnya Chakra. Or he says Vitaraga Vishayam Va Chittam. The chitta should be made free from these dualities of Vitaraga. How? So here he recommends a process where you either have a Ishta Devta or Guru or someone that you follow, and he has those qualities which are beyond Vitaraga. So that's what he's saying. Or Swapna Nidra Jnana Alambanava. You should have knowledge or Jnana of Swapna, sleep, and of Swapna, that is dream state, and Nidra, or that deep sleep state. You should have these knowledge. Or Yatha Bhima Dhyanadva. Or you should do meditation as desired. Okay, so we did all of these things. Now what are the fruits? He says, first things, you have mastery over all the objects. From Paramanu to Parama Mahatva. Paramanu is the smallest atom to Parama Mahatva, the largest thing in this universe. You have mastery of all those objects. You have Vashikara of all those objects. Then he says, there is a oneness of the chitta with the object. Here Patanjali gives the definition of the Samapatti. Again, this sutra is a little difficult to memorize, so you don't need to go into it. You just need to remember these three terms which are very important, and the definition of Samapatti or complete absorption. Complete absorption of the seer with the seen, of the object with the subject. The grahitru, grahana, grahyeshu entirely become one. So whenever in our day-to-day life, for an experience to take place, these three things are very necessary, which are object, subject and the process of cognition. So for example, this is the marker. I am the object, I am seeing it. I am the seer. How am I seeing it? Through the eyes, through the mind, etc., etc. These become the process or the senses. And what is the scene? This marker. This marker is a grahyeshu. So these three things essentially become one. There is complete absorption of these things into one thing, which is the seer. You don't need to go into these three things. You just need to know Samapatti is complete absorption of these three things. In the next video, we will be covering what happens when these three things become one, and we will be moving on to Patanjali's definition of Samadhi. Thank you.